Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. PDG Ep4 here. A PDG, another walk, another episode here where I'm actually outside. Japan is generally a wonderful country, a problem-free country. And today is actually Kodomo no Hi, which is the Children's Day, Child's Day in Japan. And it's a public holiday here, so everyone, I'm gonna walk into the center of the street. But I want to talk to you guys about something that I'm not qualified to speak about, and I will give you advice like I'm an authority on it, since clearly that is what the new wave is. You, as someone that's not qualified to speak about something, can just talk about it and give advice with some flimsy stats, and then everybody worships you and goes to you for information and say you're right or wrong. Not throwing any shade at all, guys. For those who know I'm speaking about, I won't call that person's name. But yeah, now, interesting enough, I've been in Japan for 4 years. This week, actually, anniversary, my Japan anniversary, and I wanted to speak about women in Japan. Now, what I mean by women, I'm not talking about like dating. I'm just talking generally women in Japan. Let me stop here. All right, so women in Japan is a very interesting thing. What are women allowed to do, and what women are not allowed to do? Like there are things in this country that women are not allowed to do, which are absolutely outrageous. But yet still they're worrying about black people coming to Japan. There are things that are happening in this country that people are not speaking about and are not reporting, that are being done by the same Japanese nationals, but they're not talking about that in Japan because that's not a hot topic and that's not going to get people all fired up. Recently, I moved to Chiba. Recently, I had an experience, this was the third experience for me. Apparently in Japan, women are always targeted and victimized and are not allowed to have really a voice. That's a reason why in some trains in Japan, there are women-only cars. Why in a country what is so peaceful and non-conflicted and nothing is happening and so perfect and pure, would you have a train that needs to have women-only cars? Or you have buses that have women row only because they don't want a man beside a woman in the bus because men are perverts here, or hentai, or chikan. That's what they call them in the train. Women are being touched and groped. Many Japanese women can probably tell their story of when they have encountered sexual harassment here in Japan, but because of the silence, and then the person that stands out gets hit down the hammer, the nail that stands out gets hit down by the hammer to fall in line with the group. And so you don't want to cause any trouble, so you keep it to yourself and internalize things. That is probably one of the reasons why a lot of suicides happen in this country, because things are happened, they can't report it to anybody, and if they do, they're not going to believe them because the family is powerful, blah 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 blah, whatever. So that's one of the things that happened. So apparently I thought it was a racist incident, but it wasn't. I was walking along this very street, actually, this same street, and a woman was approaching me this way on the same side of the street. She crossed the opposite side, like over there. When she reached beside me, she started to run for her life, like someone's going to kill her. So I started laughing because it's funny. Then when I started laughing, it's like she thought I was running her down and finding it interesting. And she found another gear with her bag and pants running up and down. Now, I posted this on Twitter saying I can't believe this, or on Instagram, I can't remember. And one of my friends said to me, Andre, you have to remember. Oh, I'm so dark, crap. I don't want to edit anything for this video now. Right, my friend told me, Andre, you have to remember that in Japan at night, drunken salarymen are like the plague. They are really bad. Things happen to women here and they get harassed and troubled all the time, and there's nothing they can really do about it because there's no evidence. No, instead of focusing on black people, some people should be focusing on their own persons, and sort out their own thing. But Japan likes to put a lot of things under the rug and under the carpet. No, but things that women are not allowed to do in Japan, one, going into a sumo ring. Because women will upset the purity of the ring by going in there. So are you saying to me in Japan that women are not pure? Hold on, I don't understand. What are you trying to say? Find this tradition. But at one point this year, a sumo wrestler was having a heart attack, or a government official was having a heart attack. A couple female doctors and nurses went in the ring, and the referee was telling the woman to come out the ring because she's a woman. I am dying, and you're going to come in here foolish rule that no woman can attend to me, and it's the closest doctor or medical person. Come on. Use the discretion, Japan. Use the discretion. But in Japan, there's no such thing as discretion. Yeah. I am here for 4 years. I've enjoyed life here, but there are certain things that still get to me and I don't like. Another thing is there is a certain mountain that they can't climb, Mount Omine. Women in Japan, or Japanese women, it cannot climb Mount Omine, which is a World Heritage Site. You know why? Because they are too distracting. Women are distracting, so they can't climb the mountain. Or some man can't focus to climb up a hill. Him see a woman with a little whatever and get distracted and fall off. Jesus, peace, Japan. I swear to you. But the one that takes the cake, guys, the one that gets me the most, let me come out of the way, is Japanese women are not allowed to be sushi chefs. Sushi chefs. Really? Like, seriously though? Like, are you guys, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like, sushi chefs, apparently, it is that fact that women, to be a sushi chef, you have to be able to have consistent taste. And because women menstruate, they won't be able to maintain that same taste level or whatever. So you know, they don't feel funny. Say might taste bland to them when actually it's not bland because of their menstruation. If I don't know what sexism is, I've come to Japan and found out what sexism is. My God, what outdated and archaic things are they using? What kind of science them use? My God, I am appalled at this. So, so you can always make sushi at home, but when it comes to becoming a chef or a denizen in a restaurant, a woman is less likely to become a sushi chef because of that reason of her menstruation. And because you're not allowed to take sick days in Japan, I guess that's why, I don't know, I was like surprised by all of this. I'm surprised that it's such a first world forward thinking country has such traditional ways, you know. Yeah. Tell me what you find weird about Japan in the comments below in terms of sex relations, in terms of gender, what you think is allowed or what's not allowed. A lot of it has to do with the fact that they feel that women, not the weaker sex, but the women are distracting towards the men, which I still don't get. And it don't make no sense to me. But then again, Andre hates Japan apparently, so you can't really listen to him, and he doesn't speak anything factual. But yeah, you can check it out yourself. There's actually a series on Rocket News where I got some information. Oh, speaking of which, there's actually an island. Oh, Susan, there's actually an island in Japan in Kyushu, Okinoshima Island, Okinoshima, which they cannot go on. Okay, women are not allowed to go on that island. Me blood fire. But they can worship from another island which is a couple kilometers away, but they can't touch foot on that island. Yo, Japan is hella weird when it comes to certain things. Yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about today. Keep the video short. I'll see you in the next PGD Talks. Alright guys, and make sure to subscribe, share with your friends, and big up on yourself. Have a good week.